Namaste and welcome to Devi Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and I want to thank you for joining me for our Tuesday meditation. Tonight will be a visual meditation based on the Devi Kavacham, also known as the armor of the goddess. And I want to say namaste to Kim and to Bryce who are joining us. And anybody else who happens to be signing on at this point, please feel free to also say hello on the chat function on the bottom of your screen. A couple of quick announcements. So this coming Friday will be the 10th installment of our 64 Yogini series. We'll be honoring in our puja and satsang the Yogini Padmavati, who is another form of Ma Lakshmi, I think very appropriate for the day after Thanksgiving. Also, kept my promise, Facebook posts on the Devi Mandir Facebook page are caught up, and that includes scripts for the two previous scripture-based meditations and also for this evening's as well. So if you would like to practice any of these yourself, you've got a source of the words. So say some things about the Devi Kavacham, the armor of the goddess. There are a number of different meditations called kavachams or armors. And what it actually involves is charging different parts of the body with divine energy. Sometimes divine energy associated with a particular form of deity. So the Devi Kavacham is considered as a powerful stotram, that is a chant or hymn, to nullify negative vibrations around you. It acts as an armor in protecting one from any evil influences or imbalances. The Devi Kavacham was recited by Lord Brahma to the sage Markandeya and consists of 47 slokas. Lord Brahma praises Goddess Parvati in 9 different forms of Mother Divine. Lord Brahma solicits each one to recite the Devi Kavacham and seek blessings of the Devis, that is, the Divine Mothers. The Devi Kavacham sloka invokes Goddess Devi as a chant and mentions different names of the Devi connected to different parts of the body. Every name has a specific quality and energy. These names and forms are closely related. The slokas or chants have the potential to turn around negative, repulsive vibrations into more positive and attractive vibrations. This is the advantage to chanting a sloka. And it is said that a person who recites the Devi Kavacham regularly with sincere devotion and correct pronunciation is protected from all ills. Chanting the Devi Kavacham is popular during Navaratri. It is also believed that by chanting the Devi Kavacham, one gets health benefits too. And it is recommended to recite this stotram daily to reap the benefits. The Devi Kavacham is considered a bij, that is seed, of the Durga Shaptasati or Devi Mahatmaya. The bij mantra is recited before all mantra. Hence, the Devi Kavacham is recited before as one of the preliminary prayers for reciting the main scripture, the Devi Mahatmaya. So it's recited before the Argala Stotram, which is one of the stotra we shared during the Navaratri celebrations. And the Devi Kilikam is the next one that is recited after the Argala. And I think that's the stotram, the visualization meditation that I'll be sharing with you next Tuesday. So the Devi Kilikam stotram. And just to mention this again, that the Devi Mahatmaya, one of the key scriptures of Shakta, that is goddess-based Hinduism, it is said that this scripture, also known as the Chandipat, has a curse on it. And so the Devi Kavacham is one of the preliminary prayers designed to lift that curse. And that curse specifically states that if you recite the Devi Maya with the wrong intention, with the wrong attitude, you're not going to get any benefits from it. And so the purpose of these preliminary prayers is simply to get one in the right mindset to truly honor the Divine Mother by chanting one of her most powerful scriptures. And I have to say, having done this sadhana many times myself, reciting these prayers really is a positive influence upon anybody who chooses to do that sadhana. So, like we've done before, I'm going to recite the stotram, first in its original Sanskrit, and I'm going to invite you to sit comfortably with a straight back, keeping a relaxed gaze on your screen. I've got the high altar here for our temple in view, and so I invite you to use the altar as a meditational focus while I chant the Sanskrit. Focus upon the whole altar, or if you're drawn to a particular Divine Mother image, you can focus on that individual image and just let the sounds of the original Sanskrit, the original mantras, guide your consciousness to where it needs to be at this moment. And then when I get through chanting the 50 verses in Sanskrit, then I'm going to invite you again to close your eyes, to breathe deeply, and allow the stotram in English, when I recite it again, to guide your visualization. And because for parts of this stotram, we're going to be focusing on different body parts, something would be very positive to do is to treat this to a similar fashion to the rotation of consciousness phase of a yoga nidra meditation, where your consciousness is jumping from one part of the body to the next. And as you focus on those individual body parts, feel that divine energy cleansing and balancing that particular region. So again, welcome and namaste, again to Kim, to Bryce, and to Ali right now, and to anyone else who may be joining us, including those who may be watching the recording later. So find that comfortable seated position on your cushion, on your mat, maybe in a straight back chair. You could also lie on your back in Shavasana with your eyes closed and breathe deeply and just let both the Sanskrit and the English guide you. So I invite you to take a moment and assume whatever position would be most comfortable for you at this point. And just make sure that you're sitting or lying down in a position where your back is straight. Maybe roll the shoulders back to open the chest so that the breaths can be full and slow and deep. So looking at our altar with a relaxed gaze, maybe choosing a particular image to focus on at this time. Breathing deeply. And at first, using the breath as a means of grounding and centering, and preparing for our meditation. Letting go of the cares of the day and the concerns of tomorrow. Letting go of the distractions or the anxieties or the worries that you may have at this time. Letting each in-breath increasing your level of both relaxation and also focus. And breathing into your heart center, thinking of some personal issue that's ready to be balanced or healed, especially something that might be going on a physical level. Just make the intentions that tonight's meditation, the energies we generate, will go toward that particular healing. And if you'd like, you can also think of somebody close to you who's in need of healing. And let this practice be dedicated to the healing of that individual. And then I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And we'll begin our practice by chanting the Divine Mother's seed syllable of Hreem 3 times. Inhale. Hreem. Inhale again. One more inhalation. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes if they were closed, focusing on the screen and our altar with a relaxed gaze, and breathing deeply, opening your receptivity and allowing the energies of the hymn to permeate your being. Devi Kavacham Markandeya Vacha Yat Goyam Param Loke Sarva Raksharam Noranam Yana Kasya Chigayatam Tame Boki Pitmaha Brahmo Vacha Asti Goyatamam Vipra Sarva Bhuto Pakakam Devastu Kavacham Punyam Tarunushva Mahamune. Padyamam Sela Putri Divisyam Brahmacharini Trityam charaganditi kusmadehi chakotakam pachmam skandamahiti chastam katayaniti cha saptamam kalaradriti mahaguriti chastanam. Navam Sita Proka Navadurga Prakirtita Uktanyatane Mamani Brahmanava Mahatamana Agnina Dayamanastu Satru Madhye Gatorane Vishyame Dogame Chaiva Bhaktyata Sadhanam Gatya Natastam Jate Kinchid Asubram Ranas Sankate Napadam Tasya Padyame Soka Dukkha Brahmayam Nai Yastu Bhaktya Srimutanunam Tasyam Rudi Prajayate Prita Samstatu Chamunda Varihi Mahishasna Indri Gaja Samaruda Vaishnavi Garudasana Maheshvari Perusabruda Kamari Shiki Vanhana Brahmi Hamsa Samruda Sarvabrana Busita Nanbarada Sobya Nanorotnopa Shobita Drusyante Rudhamruda Devyakopa Samanvita Shakam Shakram Gadham Shaktim Halancha Masaleyodham Gedagam Tromadam Chaiva Padasum Pasamevacha Kuntayodham Trishulancha Sangayodham Muttamam Dayandehanasya Bhaktanam Abhyayacha Tarayan Shudyahonham Devam Cha Hitayave Mahabale Manosathe Mahabaya Vinashini Trayamam Dukrebasya Sabrunam Bhayavadini Pracha Laksahi Mamandri Agnyam Agni Devita Dakshine Rakshavarahi Narantyam Tvam Gade Dharinim Pradiyam Varune Rakshad Vayanam Pragamavanihi Rakshid Undiyam Kalmari Anesyam Suladarani Udvam Brahmani Merakshad Antased Vaishnavi Trada Evam Dasya Disha Rakshe Chamunda Sarva Vahana Jayami Charadha Sadhu Vijaya Sadhu Prisuntata Ajitavama Pavestu Dakshine Chaparajita Shikamunyohini Rakshedhuma Mordani Vivastidya Maladare Latecha Bavorakshid Yasavini Trinetra Chabuva Madani Yamagadan Nachanishiki Sakini Chakashur Madhe Soratyo Vindhyavashini Kapalo Chalya Rashad Kana Mulatu Sankare Nashikyam Sugandacha Utaroshacha Chachika Adharecha Amrutakala Jivayam tu Sarasvati Dandan Rakastu Kaumari Kanda Madane Chuchandika Gandikam Chitragana Cha Mahamaya Chataluke Kamakshim Chibukam Raksheth Vachame Salvamangala Grivayam Badrakali Cha Pustavamsye Dandurharani Nilagriva Bhaktakantim Nalikam Nalakubahari Gadgadarinyoba Shando Baho Me Vajradharani Hastyo Dandini Rakshad Ambikacha Angulisyocha Nakam Shuleshvari Rakshet Kuksho Rakshet Nalesvari Sitana Rakshet Mahadevi Manasoka Nashini Hrudyam Lalita Devi Had Hare Skuladharani Nabhim Chakamani Rakshet Goyam Goyasvari Tarya Bhutanata Cha Madram Cha Gudham Mahishavanini Katyam Bhagavati Rakshet Januni Vindyevashani Jange Mahabala Prokta Janodmandya Vinayaki Gulpyo Narashimicha Pada Parusite Amistajati Padmangule Sridharecha Padadashalavashini Nahandamstra Karadecha Kemischarovadra Kesini Roma Kupane Kubera Tvacham Vajisvari Tadyarakta Mavasya Mamasanya Asi Medhamsi Parvati. Andran Javalamukhi Nakajvalam Abhedya Sarva Sarishtu Shukram Brahmane Me Rakshid Chayam Chatrasvari Tadha. Ankara Mano Buddhim Raksi Me Dharmacharani Pranapano Tada Vyana Samana Maneva Cha Yasya Kirtim Cha Lakshmin Cha Sana Raktano Chakrini Gotramindrani Me Rakti Pasune Raksha Chandika Putra Rakshed Mahalakshmi Baram Rakshadu Bhairavi Margam Kemeshkari Rakshed Shivala Sarvastita. Raksha Hinanoyat Stritnam Vajitam Kavechatu Tad Savam Raksha Me Devi Jayane Papa Nashini Padamikamna Kakecho Yadi Chadacha Sambatmana Kavachennavatyo Nitam Yatra Yatra Hi Gahati Tatra Tatra La Labascha Vijaya Sarva Kamika Yam Yam Chinyayate Kamam Tam Tam Prapnote Nichitam. Parameshvari Rayam Matulam Prapasate Bhutale Pumam Nebayo Jayate Matya Samgramesva Parajita Triloke Pubhava Pujya Kavachenan Vyota Punam Adatu Devya Kavacham Devanama Bidolambam Yapideth Prayato Nityam Trisandhyam Sradhyan Rita Davakale Bhavestya Trelokecha Apajita Javed Vasta Satam Samgrama Puratu Vilajita Nasyante Yadhaya Sarvaluta Vipota Katadya Stavaram Joganam Chapi Churmam Chape Yadvisam Abacharane Salvarane Matrayantarane Bhutale Bhuchara Kesraschaiva Jala Chupadisha Saha Kulaja Mahadakshini Sankini Sti Tada Antarik Chara Gora Dakinyancha Mahabala Gruta Buddha Pisyancha Yaksha Ganvara Raksha Brahma Rakshasha Vedala Kusmanda Bhairavadya Nayante Dharanasya Kavache Hirode Samstute Manur Bhavaranga Tejovarude Karam Param Yahasya Vahata Sopekiranti Manda Mandita Bhutale. Japat Sapantim Chadim Kutva Tu Kavacham Buddha Yavad Bhumandalam Date Salevana Kanam Tevatisyate Madhinyam Santati Putra Putri Kriki Dante Padam Sunamya Sore Abidoryam Ham Prapnoti Purusho Nityam Mahamaya Pradastata Devi Kavacham Sampatam Om. Continuing to breathe deeply, I invite you now to close your eyes. And again, open your receptivity and let the words once again guide your visualization. And let each of these forms of the Divine Mother bless your physical and spiritual body as we go from place to place. And the sage Markandeya said, O Lord Brahma, grandfather of all, please teach me that which is secret to all the world, which is great, which gives complete protection, and which is not told to anyone. And the Lord Brahma replied, Great sage, there is a very secret Devi Kavacha, armor of the goddess, which is useful to all creatures, and which has not been told to anyone. I have with extreme happiness sung the fame of the 9 mothers. Shailaputri, the daughter of the Himalayas, Brahmacharini, she who leads you to salvation, Chandraganda, who hangs the crescent in her bell, Kushmanda, she who eats away the earth and its pain and sorrow, Skandamata, mother of Lord Subramanya, Kyanyayani, she who is born in the hermitage of the sage Katyayana, Kalaratri, she who is the end of God, the god of death, Mahagauri, the pure white goddess, and Siddhita, she who gives salvation. The great God has told these in the Vedas. One who remembers these 9 mothers will not suffer even if burnt by fire, even fighting in war, or even one who is very sad, or even one who is terribly afraid of battle. Anyone who remembers those names with devotion is also free of these fears and sorrows. Kali rides on corpses, Varahi rides on Garuda, Maheshvari on a bull, Kamari on a peacock, Brahmi on a swan, and all of them wear different types of ornaments and have different types of luster. They wear different types of gems and are seen on the chariots with very angry faces. These are the 7 holy mothers. They hold in their hands a conch, a mace, a spear, a plow, a shield, a pike, an axe, a trident, a strong bow made of horns, so they can kill demons, bless devotees, and for the good of devas. O strong goddess, O enthusiastic goddess, O goddess who removes fear of death, O goddess who is extremely impossible to see, and O goddess who increases the fear of your enemies, please protect us. Let Indrani, the power of Indra, protect us in the east. Agni, the female power of the fire god in the southeast. Varahi, the power of Varaha in the south. Gadgadarani, she who holds a sword in the southwest. Pradistyam Varani, Rakshad, Vayam, Maruga, Varani, let the power of Varana, God of rain, protect us in the west, the power of the wind in the northwest, Kaumari, the power of Lord Subramanya in the north, and Maheshvari, the power of Lord Shiva in the northeast. Let Brahmani, the power of Lord Brahma, protect us at the top. Let Vaishnavi, the power of Vishnu, protect us. Below, let Chamunda, who sits at the seat of a corpse, thus protect us on all 10 sides. Let Jaya, she who is victory, stand before us. Let Vijaya, she who is always victorious, stand behind us. Let Ajita, she who cannot be won, stand at our left, and Aparajita, she who has never been defeated, stand on our right. Let Urdyonati, she who is ever prepared, protect our hair. Uma, the goddess Parvati, our heads. Malahadri, she who wears a garland, our foreheads. And Yashavini, she who is famous, our eyebrows. Let Trinitra, she who has 3 eyes, protect the space between our eyebrows. Yogananda, death to the god of death, protect our noses. Shankini, she who has a conch, the space between our 2 eyes. Dvaravashini, she who lives deep inside our ears. Kalika, the black goddess, our cheeks. Shankari, wife of Lord Parmeshvara, our earlobes. Shuganda, she who smells nice, the nose bridges. And Charchiga, she who is above description, outside our mouths. Let our lips be protected by Chandrakala, she who wears the crescent moon. Sarasvati, the goddess of learning, our tongues. Kaumari, she who is a young girl, our teeth. And Chandika, she who cannot be measured, the middle of our necks. Let our throats be protected by Chitra Ganda, she who is picturesque. Mahamaya, great enchantress, protect our small tongues. Kamashi, she who has attractive eyes, protect our beards. And let our voice be protected by Sarvamangala, she who gives all which is good. Let Bhadrakali, the black goddess who protects, protect our throats. Nilagriva, the goddess who is blue, protect the back portion of our necks. Nala Kubari, protect our neck joints. Gadgaharani, she who holds a sword, protect our shoulders. Vajraharani, she who holds Vajrayudha, protect our arms. Dandani, she who punishes, protect our hands. And Ambika, she who is the mother of the world, protect our fingers. Let Sulishvari, she who holds the spear, protect our nails. Nalishvari, protect our abdomens. Maheshvari, the great goddess, protects our breasts. And let Sokanashini, she who destroys sorrows, protect our minds. Let Lalita, The goddess who is easy to attain, protect our hearts. Let Shuladharani, she who holds the trident, protect our stomachs. Kamini, who is lovable, protect our bellies. And let Guishvari, the one who is secret, protect our reproductive organs. Let our genitals be protected by Bhutananda, she who is the ruler of all beings. Our behind protected by Mahisha Vanini, she who rides the buffalo. Our thighs by Bhagavati, she who is the goddess, and our knees be protected by Vindhya Vashini, she who lives in the Vindhya mountains. Let our kneecaps be protected by Mahabala, she who is very strong, who has been mentioned in the Vedas. The center of our knees be protected by Vinyaki, the power of Ganesh, and she who helps carry things without obstruction. Our forelegs be protected by Narashimi, the female power of Lord Narashima, the lion. The top of our feet be protected by Amit Hausyati, the fingers and the feet be protected by Sridhari, she who holds Mahalakshmi. The bottom of the feet by Thalasvashini, the nails of the feet by Karali, she who is black with anger. And hair all over the body by Urdhvakeshari, goddess having long hair. Let the hair pores all over our bodies be protected by Kabari, the female power of Kubera. Our skins be protected by Vaghishvari, the goddess of worlds, and let Parvati, the daughter of the mountain, protect our blood, flesh, juices, bones, and fat. Let our intestines be protected by Kalaratri, the goddess of dark night. The bile be protected by Mugadishvari, goddess who wears a crown. Our hearts be protected by Padmavati, the goddess who sits on the lotus. And let Chudamani, the goddess of the great gem, protect our phlegm. Let the shine of our nails be protected by Javalamukhi, she who has a face of flame. All our joints protected by Ahedra, she who cannot be injured. Our shadows be protected by Chetithvari, she who is like an umbrella, and O Brahmani, the female power of Lord Brahma, protect our gametes. O Dhammacharini, she who walks the path of Dharma, please protect our minds, intellect, and our egos. Let the winds of our bodies, the prana, apana, vyana, samana, udhana, as well as fame, good name, and wealth be protected by Chakrasvati, she who wields the holy wheel. O Indrani, the female power of Lord Indra, protect our progeny. And O Chandika, she who cannot be measured, protect our livestock. Let Mahalakshmi protect our children. Let Bhairavi, another name for Parvati, protect our spouses. And let our pathways be protected by Kameshmakari, she who looks after, who is victorious and lives everywhere. Whichever part does not have protection, let all of those be protected by you, O goddess, who is the greatest and who destroys all sins. The one who wishes all good to happen should not walk a step without this armor. One who travels in any direction protected by this armor will earn a good living, get all sorts of victory, and definitely get all one's wishes fulfilled. One will get unmatched wealth, and all human beings that chant this will walk without fear, being victorious in all battles. One who daily reads this armor of the goddess, which is even difficult for devas to obtain, is dawn, noon, and dusk with devotion, should be able to realize the goddess in person. One who would live for 100 years without getting defeated in all the three worlds with no untimely death in his family This would destroy all poxes, all effects of artificial poisons, with temporary and permanent effects, would be destroyed. All black magic done in this world, and bad spirits which travel on the earth and the sky, which are made in water, which can be created, and which hear the suggestions like Kalaja, Mala, Shakini, and Dakini, the terrible spirits which travel in the ether, the ghosts which reside in the home, Yakshas, Gandharas, Rakshasas, Brahmakarshas, Vatalas, Kushmandas, and Bhairavis will be destroyed by the sight of such a devotee. The king would honor them, and they will have the glitter of divine power, and one's fame will increase in this materialistic world. After reciting this armor of the goddess, and if one recites the Devi Maya, also known as the Chandi or Durga Shaptasvati, one would live in this world surrounded by forests and mountains, with children and grandchildren, and in the end attain that salvation which even the gods cannot obtain. Thus ends the armor of the goddess. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Savamangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Saranye Triambake Devi Narayane Namostute. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath. Take a moment and let go of the meditation. Rest for a moment in stillness and in silence. And take a moment and give thanks to the Divine Mother, knowing she is with you always. And let the power of these mantras and our hymn guide you in the days ahead, healing body, mind, and spirit. Slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice. Opening your eyes slowly, keeping a relaxed gaze. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening, and Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Namaste. Got a message saying the audio broke a few minutes ago. Hopefully it came back. I'll have to take a look at the final recording. I may redo this broadcast if we've lost the sound for the last part of it. Hopefully that hasn't happened. Anyway, I look forward to joining us on Friday, 7 p.m. for Padmavati, the 10th of the 64 yoginis. Have a wonderful few days ahead. Until then, have a happy Thanksgiving holiday. And thank you again so very much for joining me. And Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. And good night.